What's up, everybody? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to another Thursday night live stream. You're hanging with the Crypto Remora. My name is Wes. I'm joined with, as always, Siri Crypto. What's going on, Siri? How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. How we doing? Good to be back.
Damn, your voice sounds like super deep, bro. What you been doing? Like throat exercises?
It's good to
chilling,
be back,
bro.
Good to be back.
Guys, we have a pretty loaded show for you tonight. We're going to be going over a few news stories. One that is involving Scottie Pippen, Michael Saylor, and Satoshi Nakamoto. It's going to be pretty interesting, man. I thought it was. The Fed, there's like a 99% chance that we're going to get some rate cuts in September. What's that going to do? Are we topped out, man? Is the top in? We're going to discuss that, man. There's a lot of arguments on both sides. We're going to talk about it. We're going to take a hard look at it. Also, if there's anything you want us to look at, make sure you put it in the comments. Let us know what you're looking at, and we'll take a look at it as well and give our opinions on that. Siri, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Also, to let you guys know, we are going to go over total global market cap as usual. We're going to go over a little bit of news like Wes was talking about. Then we'll get into the TA segment. And then also in the how-to section, I'm going to show you a very, very quick one, not as complex as last week. This is going to be a very simple one for the noobs. How to find a coin you want to buy.
Let's go.
You know, my old school Remora that are in this chat are going to go, oh, come on, Nick, because it's boring. But if you're new, if you're watching it, if you're brand new to crypto, stick around. I'm going to show you how to find the coin you want to buy and where you can buy it. So I'll teach you that in less than 3 minutes. And then you're equipped for life to be able to find the coins you want to buy that you hear about. So
It's
other than
nerve-wracking.
that, DeFi airdrops.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
that, if Wes got some cool alpha for you, got some snack alpha for you coming up. So stick around. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff, please. We don't ask you for any ETH yet. We will have a donation button soon, but for right now, we're not asking you for shiznit other than to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, smash it, and we're about to give you some free alpha, some free information on crypto that'll help you in your investing journey. Before we get started, I just want to make a quick announcement, Wes.
Let's go.
That's right, fellas.
You getting married?
Sierra finally made
He made
a trade.
A trade. He made a trade.
Sierra made a trade.
Let's go, baby.
And it was only with 3x leverage. Absolutely no stop loss because I don't like that. But the low leverage of 3x, I was very proud of myself because I put the long in. And then, of course, everything dipped immediately. And I was like, well, I only went 3x. So this feels good to not, be screwed for once. I watched it dip and I left the trade open because I knew we were going to run up. I had a feeling we were going to run up. ETH went astronomical. And yesterday I looked at it and it was up bigly. So I said, I think tomorrow we're going to have a correction. I'm closing the trade right now. Closed the trade, got in, got wrecked on paper, never sold, held it, skyrocketed, caught that massive pump. I didn't catch the tippy top. We had a little correction, but walked away with some good profit, ladies and gentlemen. So
yes, you did.
Goes to show it may take a while, but if you stick to the safer side of the rules in trading, it actually pays off more. So instead of trying to use high leverage with a little bit, try to go a little more and use lower leverage. 1000% I will be doing this from now on. I don't think I will ever do the other way again. I think this way, that was the good news I needed. And it was good to have a win under my belt after quite a painful summer there.
Yeah, it does feel good, man. When you start actually using risk management a little bit, it sucks. Sure. Like, dude, I absolutely hate putting my stop losses in, man. But like, it saved my ass a few times, man. Yeah, I lost, $20 in that stop loss. But then that gave me an opportunity to look at a lower level and say, all right, cool. I'm going to put a limit order here and I'm going to go along. Like, we're in an uptrend. We're having a pullback. This is 0.5, this is 0.6, and there's, confluence with some support there, a lot of demand at a level, and you make that money back, man. As long as you're, 52% win rate and you're cutting your losses whenever, it's not too steep, you'll do all right. We'll do all right. But yeah, man, that was a huge win, Siri. That was a huge win, dude. So good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, man, I feel pretty good about it. So we'll dive right on in. Unless you have anything else you want to go over quick, I'll jump right into Total Global real quick, and then we'll go into some news and see what's going on in the markets. I know you guys have a lot you want to talk about. We got a lot on the plate, a lot of things happening right now. So let me share my screen real quick, and we will get started here. Okay, so here, where are we at? I'm gonna have to move this joker, put us at the bottom. There we go. Get on my side right here. All right, so Total Global, guys. The good news is, even with this dip, and just so everyone knows, I have not even looked at this yet. So you're getting a fresh glance. Before I look at Total Global, I usually like to glance just at the quick chart here, real quick at prices. 4,500 on ETH, 118 on Bitcoin. Where's Solana at? My mic's in the way. 192. Okay. All right. And me and Wes talked earlier about this. I want to say something about that in a minute about Solana, guys, because I feel like there's going to be a Solana and a mini alt run after this little correction. I don't feel like this is panic mode at all. I know that's a clickbait title, but Wes is a straight gangster for putting that clickbait title. I like it. We need it. Now, 4 trillion is the Total Global, guys, right now. So we haven't even broke below that, okay? So the reality of the situation being not even breaking below 4 trillion yet. I mean, look at this. If you look at the max chart, look at this. Oh, yeah. Total panic here, guys. Total pandemonium, right? Look at this. Look at this. Time to get out, right? I mean, this is where we are right now, guys. This is where we're at, okay? So this correction that everyone's scared about, freaking out about, we have not even, just to put you in perspective, just for a minute, we have not even gone up high enough to come back down and bounce off of the 4 trillion level yet, guys. We're still above 4 trillion by like $20 billion.
Yeah.
So huge. Let's look at the 3 month. Let's see what we've done in 3 months. Okay. So you don't get freaked out over the daily. It looks scary when you wake up and you check your phone and everything's in the red. But look at this. We consolidated since May 23rd. You know, he had a little bit of sideways action here. June had a little bit of a dip. But look, since June, look at this run. We've went from 3.2 up to 4. We came down, corrected beautifully in between, right? Right in between 3.5 and 4. Had a beautiful correction right here. And now look what we're doing. Bam! We just broke through 4 trillion. And we're going up to test 4.5 trillion. In my opinion, we are going to still be at 4.5. We're going to be at 4.5 trillion probably in less than a week, you guys. So now if you zoom in on the 1 month, it might look a little bit, nope, still not scary. Let's go to the 2 week. Nope, still not scary. Let's go to the week. Nope, still not scary, right? Where is this headed? Do you think we're going down for a correction right here? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to make a sharp turn here all of a sudden. It could happen, but I don't think so. So if you look at the 24-hour, yes, the 24-hour looks scary because we were at 4.280, $280 billion. So now $200 billion has been removed from the total global market cap, which has caused this correction down here. But if you look at this pattern, this is I don't want to say it's a double bottom because you're slightly lower on the right side, but I do like the sloping action here. It's almost forming that descending wedge pattern, which I like to see. And I also like to see that prices are staying firm, even though we're slanting down like this. Prices are staying genuinely, for the most part, prices are staying stable right now. They're not like crashing. You know what I mean? Bitcoin's at 118, Ethereum's at 4,500. So a lot of strength in the prices, and we're above the big psychological level of $4 trillion. So in my opinion, you still got a $90 billion cushion right here. This 90 billion is your cushion. I would like to see, I think we're going to get a bounce. I already think that you could see the double bottom right here starting to form. I think we get a bounce, and I think we head toward, just looking at total global, I think we get a double bottom bounce, and we go back up to 4.5 trillion. Based on that chart, that's what I've seen it do this a million times. I'm not worried about it. I don't think we're going down. I want to see some more TA. Maybe Wes will change my mind on the next segment. But for right now, total global looking great. Still sitting above 4 trillion. You got about a $90 billion cushion. So in my opinion, I'm not losing sleep. I don't think we lose that 90 billion overnight. I don't. I really don't. I think we stay right about here. I think we've had the general correction. What are your thoughts?
No, I mean, I'm with you, dude. I mean, the last time that we streamed, I want to say we were around like 3.8 trillion, right? So that was so we missed last week. So yeah, 3.8 trillion. What's up, Cheddar Bob? Thanks, man.
Bob in the house.
Ayaz, I think that's how you say that. What's up, man? Cardano, yeah. We got another Cardano fan in the house.
Oh shit.
So yeah, 3.8. We were at 3.8 trillion. I know we dropped down to like 3.7, maybe 3.6, and then now here we are above 4 trillion. Like, dude, that's huge, man. That's a big number. And we're seeing that money stay in the market, right? Even though Bitcoin was at 124, broke a new all-time high, went to 124,000. And for us to be down at 117,000, 118, 117,000 right now, and to still be above 4 trillion, that just tells me that the money is staying in the market somewhere, man. Right? Yeah, it's coming out of Bitcoin, but is it about, going into the USDC or stable coins? Is it about to get, dispersed into some alts? Well, I believe so. And I know we've talked about this, so.
This is what we talked about earlier too, guys. And this is why I always say follow the real deal, because if you remember, everybody was screaming and bitching about ETH not even a month ago. Everyone was like, oh, sell your ETH, buy Solana, sell your ETH, buy Solana. And me and Wes were the only ones on freaking YouTube saying, do not do that. Buy more ETH. Right? We were screaming. We were screaming at you not to sell your ETH. And then ETH had a massive run, and then everybody's coming back around and say, oh, ETH. But here's the thing.
Right.
Check this out, man. I looked at this earlier. Rather than just watch Total Global, I kept an eye on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was at 2.5 earlier. And what are we down? $200 billion. It's almost 150 billion got took out of Bitcoin, y'all.
Yeah.
So if it got removed out of Bitcoin, and let's just
above 4 trillion.
We're above 4 trillion. Maybe this is the rotation, the mini rotation before the next pump, like Wes was saying. But the only thing I don't understand is, are they taking the cash out real quick, buying some lunch, buying some sneakers, waiting a minute, and then going back into the alts for the next run? Because think about it. Bitcoin ran.
Well, if they're doing it on chain, it could be, I guess it depends on, if they're doing it on chain, they're going to have to wait on these transactions to confirm and go into USDC. And then, especially if they're actually using the Bitcoin network, you know what I mean? And then switching it over to ETH or alts, it's going to take, some time to do that. There's a process.
So maybe that's what's going on. They're buying some lunch, taking some profits. And then tomorrow, the next day, or the day after, maybe Bitcoin hovers at 118, and then we start to see Solana, Cardano, XRP, maybe even Binance, and Chainlink. Maybe we see a little bit of that. I think Chainlink's the one to watch, because Stanky Lank usually leads the charge on those. So if the next layer is, if we're catching a rotation right now, which is what I was asking Wes earlier, I've always known about the rotation, Bitcoin, ETH, then back down to lower, and lower, and then it repeats. But that cycle happens many times throughout a bull run. It doesn't just happen one time. It doesn't just happen at the top. Yeah, it happens at the top, but I think this cycle has many cycles in between on the way up.
For sure.
And I'm looking at Pengu. You guys, Wes, I'm going to go low leverage, but I'm telling you, Pengu, I'm just feeling it. I feel like Solana is ready for a run, in Pengu but I want to see, we'll do some more TA on Bitcoin first, but those are just my thoughts. I wanted to see where you were at, if you think we're going to get another little mini rotation here or not.
Yeah.
A little hard to tell, but.
No, yeah. I was talking to somebody. I can't remember who it was, but they approached it as a 6-month cycle periods within the entire 4-year cycle. Because we know eventually the 4-year cycle is going to be non-existent, man, because how much Bitcoin is going to be left, and it's just not going to have that much of an effect. Especially when, we're seeing the people that are coming into it. But yeah, I feel like if you look at every 6 months since the bottom, you can see this kind of rotation happening, man. And we've seen Bitcoin, it'll take off and then it stalls for 3-4 months. You know what I mean? So he was talking about a 6-month cycle of like 4 months of moving, or 3 months of moving, and then, whatever, going sideways and down. And if you look at the chart, man, it does look like that's what it's doing, man. It is starting to look a little, it's starting to do its own thing now, man.
Shout out to Andrew Saunders, our chief captain over there. And congratulations to Scale holders. Scale trending at 75% up. Let's freaking go.
Let's go, dude.
Scale holders, bro. 75% up. That's good to see that big.
There's a lot of games on Scale. A lot of games.
Let's go, man. Congrats to my Scale fam. Cardano, just a quick overview, and then we'll get into the news segment. Cardano at 92 cents, dude, having nice moves. Cardano seems like it was at 75 cents a week ago, man. So nice run for Cardano. That's good to see. Hyperliquid just chilling, bro. Hyperliquid doing what Hyperliquid does. Chilling underneath that $50 big psychological, big even number. Hype is not done running. Hype is still going to roll, but Hype is just kind of like at that stage right now with that $50 mark, Wes. I just feel like that's you. All tokens pay the price at that level. That's the most psychological level there is in this game, because it's in between 3 digits, right? You're perfectly parked in between 3 digits. That's a big deal. So my Hype people, hold on. I think you're still going to get a major move once you get past the 5-0 level. Sui, I could give 2 shits about because they didn't give me an airdrop. Yeah, that's about it. Uniswap, $10, looking strong. Chainlink at $23, bro. That's about all I got. Aptos under $5. I still think Aptos has a major run coming soon. I would like to open a trade on Aptos and Pengu. I think Aptos is the quiet sleeper for this bull run, dude. Aptos and Sui. I think both of them are going to have their heyday fairly soon, and they're both underrated. I think Aptos is better than Sui, even though I know Saunders don't like Aptos because they stole his marketing. Excuse me. Something just slipped.
They
out.
did, man. They did.
Straight up
Built
jacked
different.
his marketing.
Built different, man. Can't do that, dude. You
can't do that shit. You can't do that to the Saunders. You can't do that. So yeah, dude, that's all. And Arbitrum, of course, had a nice little run.
Arbitrum's looking really 51, good, man.
Of course. So yeah, that's about what I got on that front. Wes, do you want to get into some news?
Yeah, man, we've been getting teased with Arbitrum, dude, like for so long, man. So long, dude. It has I think Arbitrum's gonna be that one. Arbitrum's gonna be that one, man. Gonna make a lot of people a lot of money. Lots and lots of people a lot of money.
GMB says he thinks some of this is an exit. Looks like a bat, but I'll let him slide. I think he's talking about my double bottom on the total global, maybe.
No. He was talking about the Cardano guy.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. He was saying it looked like a bot, but he's got his back.
Oh, looks like a bot.
Yeah, because he posted twice.
I need to put my glasses back on. I'm like, looks like a bat. Shit. Oh boy, let me put my old man glasses on so I can see what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, you're getting there, man.
Getting there, nothing, man. I'm freaking
down.
I look at stuff like this, man, like this now, far away.
Are we down to 3.96 now?
3.96, is that what?
Yeah, total global.
I mean, damn, I just pulled it up, so that would make sense. We fell already that far down?
Yeah, 3.96.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot
so
of
we
money
just broke below that, so they're making a move. Pull up. We might have to jump into some TA and say screw the news, dude.
Well, did you hear? No, we ain't doing that, man. We're gonna stay.
All right.
We're staying in order. I already got my shit pulled up. But I do want to point this out, man. This I just saw. So did the where the hell's it at?
Thin Bones, man. We got to play thin bones.
So the Bitcoin therapist posted 9 hours ago. I'm just now seeing this. Just in, the United States government announces they will not be buying Bitcoin. We all got effing played.
Wait a minute. Can you pull that screen up so we can see this while we're watching?
Yeah.
We only got me and you up there. What's a couple billion amongst friends? Exactly,
yeah,
man.
You know.
They already pulled 200 billion out. I mean, the number is 250 billion. I can't believe we're already down below 4, though. What the hell? You know what it is? They're watching the Remora and they're like, watch this shit. Let's pull this out.
Yeah, we're going to.
Siri's running his mouth. Let's go ahead and pull this out real quick. That's
right
fine.
here.
Y'all think you're funny. I ain't selling shit. So how about that? You like apples? How you like them apples? All right.
White House. Well, this is 9 hours ago, of course, but just in the White House, the United States government announces they will not be buying Bitcoin. We are all getting effing played.
What?
Told you Trump was. If you are still on team, the government will save my bags. You need to GTFO of Bitcoin. The government is not your friend, any of them. That's always been my biggest concern, man.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's business concern. Biggest concern.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of dumb.
Did you
came out and straight said it?
Did you see the beef between? I don't know. I didn't even see that. I didn't even hear that. But did you see the Ashley D. Can? You know Ashley. She made a post, I think, talking smack about Eric Trump because Eric Trump was trying to pump ETH. Remember, like 4 months ago, Eric Trump was saying something. It was Eric or Donald Jr. I think it was Donald Jr. He was saying something about ETH and buying ETH, and then Ashley was like, "Oh, ETH ain't doing shit." And then Donald Trump Jr. was like, "How you like me now, Ashley D. Can?" and called her out in a tweet. And then Ashley was like, posted. She was like, "Did the president's son just retweet my shit?" Like, she's funny. I like her. I think she's funny as hell. But she posted that meme where she's smoking a cigarette, looking at the phone, like, and looking like, did the president's son just retweet my shit? But it's funny isn't it funny how the president and like the president of the United States is like involved in a market that your shit coin is also involved in. It's like crypto has kind of closed the gap and closed the world of like the super duper elite, versus like the everyday, versus the everyday investor. I think it's kind of cool, man. If even though people say, "Oh, well, they're slamming your bags," but at least you're involved in something that the super duper elite are even wanting to mess with. You got it. All depends on how you look at it, but.
This has always been their thing, man. I don't know why stuff like that just comes to light. They're just trying to kill the hype. That's all this is, man.
Yeah, you're right. It's all bullshit, guys. If you're selling right now, or if you're believing the hype or the negativity, that's exactly what they want you to do, because then you're just selling them on the dip. Then they're going to accumulate more, and then when it goes up again, you just sold your shit. So. Definitely be careful with who and what you're listening to.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's jump into this real quick, man. Then we'll look at some charts. Scottie Pippen says Michael Saylor warned him about Satoshi chatter. So here we go. One of the greatest NBA players of all time, Scottie Pippen, recently got a stern warning from Strategy's executive chairman, Michael Saylor. So this is what happened here. All right. Right here. The 59-year-old Chicago Bull Hall of Famer claims he has been speaking with Satoshi Nakamoto in his dreams for some time now. But here's the kicker. This is where it gets good. He says their first encounter was in real life back in 1993. Though the details are unclear, as they didn't talk about Bitcoin, which didn't exist for another 15 years. Michael Saylor, look, this is the quote here. Now, he says he met him back in 1993. How the hell does he know who Satoshi is, right? And then you have Saylor sitting here telling him, my guy, Michael Saylor, asked me not to speak of my conversations with Satoshi, Pippen tells magazine. No more talk about Satoshi, the LA-based 6-time NBA champion says. So, do they know who are you holding? Do you know who Satoshi is, bro?
I love that look Michael Saylor gave Scottie Pippen when he's like, I talked to Satoshi. Michael Saylor looks over like,
nah, bro.
What the fuck you doing? Like he was tripping so hard because Do you see that look?
I didn't even see that.
There it is. That's his face right there. That's it. That's it. He looks at him like,
see that.
Yeah, dude, because that's the first time Pippen said it. He was like, and I like Pippen.
Oh, you've seen this? Have you seen this?
This is old news, man. He did this a long time ago. Yeah, this conversation.
Well,
he may have sent. Yeah, he may have sent him a cease and desist now and said, "Look, you got to stop shit in my bags." But that's the look he gave him.
Right here.
That's the first look he gave him when Pippen was like, "Yeah, I met Satoshi," and Michael Saylor's like, "Wow."
Oh, I didn't know this was old news, man.
Oh yeah, that happened a long time ago. But the new, I think it's new news that Saylor's saying, "Look, you got to shut the hell up."
Stop talking about it. Yeah.
I think that is new. I think that's new because they were together, obviously, and he didn't say that at this conference. He just looked at him, but that's the look he gave him. He's like, "What the hell did you just say?" You know, because you're like about to dog my bags. Like, what?
Yeah.
Shut up, shut your mouth. And that's funny, the look. Man. And they caught it in a picture there. Someone screenshotted it. But nah, dude. I don't know. This is all speculation. My opinion. Man. I don't know.
But you're saying that you had talks with him face to face?
Yeah, he did say
first
that.
Encounter. Like,
he did say that. He's like, I know. I met him in real life. Stuff. Yeah. I don't know, man. That was a little strange. That whole conversation was strange. And why the hell you have Michael Saylor and Scottie Pippen on the same stage was weird to begin with. I guess that's what Bitcoin. I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what Bitcoin does. But that whole interview was awkward. So not sure what to make of it. Not sure how I feel about it either. Don't really care either way. It doesn't really affect. I don't think it affects the network.
He's either only 59 years old, dude. I thought he'd be older than that.
He's a beast, dude. Everyone, I had the Jordans too, but man, I had the Pippins, dude. When everyone was buying the Jordan shoes, I was buying Pippen. Pippen was my dude.
I was a Pippen fan too.
Yeah, he was. My brother was the real deal. Real deal, man.
That was. What else did I have? Oh, just another. So Ethereum, man. If you look at that chart, Ethereum. If you look at the Ethereum and the Bitcoin chart, and you see like, you know, Bitcoin goes from 124,000 all the way down to 117, and you got Ethereum going from, you know, almost 3,800 to 35. Like that's Ethereum showing a lot of strength, man, a lot of strength. And, you know, you're starting to see Bitmine, SharpLink, all these still loading up on their bags for the whole staking thing. You know what I mean? So I think that that's pretty interesting. There's a lot of high targets, man. People are calling for $20,000 ETH. I would love that.
That's a
Give
little.
me a $20,000 ETH.
That's a little radical, dude.
But listen, if ETH would have to go to Bitcoin's market cap, Bitcoin's at right now, it has to go to where Bitcoin's at now for Ethereum to be 20,000. So it's not too crazy.
It's not crazy. It's just not happening this year on this cycle. I don't know,
dude. Come on, man.
All right, if we hit 275, Bitcoin ETH goes to like 16 to 18 at most, not 20. Because we've looked at.
You don't think so?
We've looked at it before.
What do you mean?
I think we've looked at the chart to where we compared. If Bitcoin went to 275, what would that put ETH at? And I think it was right around 16.
Well, if you think about it, 275 for Bitcoin to do 275, it'd have to go. What is it at now? 120? 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5x.
Okay.
So ETH's at let's call ETH at 4,700 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So 1.5 of that is, you know what I'm saying? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You might get up to 16.
No. You're saying 12
getting to 20
when it's actually like 15. It's more around like 14.5, 15.
Okay. Same thing, same difference.
Yeah, it's like 1,400 and some change.
But that's right where they're lying to you and they say, "Oh, we're going to 20," and they're dumping on your head at 15.
So you're telling me if Bitcoin does 1.5, ETH can't do a 3x?
I guess you got a point there. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Because mean, a 10x would put ETH at 40,000.
I got you. In that perspective, yes. I hear you.
It's definitely doable, man.
Now, how long it stays up there is another freaking question.
Oh, it ain't staying up there long. It ain't staying up there
because these assholes will tell you it's going up there and staying up there forever, and that's what it's. I don't trust none of these guys in suits that come on TV shows. I don't trust a damn one of them. None of them.
Me either, man. Me either.
They're all freaking professional liars.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Anyways,
yes.
So BitMine, I think, was the one that dumped all their Bitcoin and loaded up on Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken. So that was I don't know if that was a good idea, but whatever. Is Zora turning Ethereum L2 base into a Solana killer? No, it's not. All right, let's jump into some charts, man. Don't nobody know what the hell Zora is. I do. It was
Zora
a shitty
Network.
airdrop. It was a shitty airdrop. That's what it was.
Zora Network. Let's look at some charts so we don't freaking panic sell our crypto, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do it, man. Or should you? Should you panic sell?
Or should we get the hell out?
I mean, that's what I'm doing. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, we've dipped so much at this point. I think I'm done with the channel too. I'll see y'all.
Yeah, I'm done, dude. Done.
I think I'm gonna give up on crypto all the way. It's only going up for $100,000 in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? That's not.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, I'm trying to look. I want something more like 25% or like 10% in a year. You know what I mean? Like, it's too volatile. Crypto's too volatile.
I'm just gonna put it in the bank because that's a guaranteed 0.5%. That's a guarantee.
What? Yeah, I mean, interest rates are super high right now, so I'm just gonna stockpile cash. So
I think I'm going into treasury bills and bonds.
Like, if there's a time to stockpile cash, it ain't now, yo. It ain't now. All right.
GMB said, nah, Pippin talking some crazy shit. I know. You got to watch the video of Sailor turning his head. That's why I was like, I love Pippin, but even when he said that shit, I was like, what are you saying, bro?
All right, guys, make sure you stay dehydrated or hydrated. Excuse me.
Okay, I am there.
Do you know who I'm making fun of?
Is it Cryptos R Us?
Lark.
Oh yeah, Lark.
He's always got
stay
that
hydrated. Yeah.
He's like, all right, guys, stay hydrated, and like he literally like like all in the microphone and shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, we are. The top is in. Sell. Get the fuck out. You heard it here first, people. You heard it here first. Look,
oh my God, perfect correction.
Yeah, look at that, dude. It's so
perfect bounce.
Beautiful. All right, so check it out, man. We have a lot of support here, man. If we extend this over, this is what we had last week. We had the same chart up, right? A lot of different points of actually, where did we have it last time? It came up. Wait, I am so... Oh, okay, all right. So, yeah, last time, remember we were talking about this trade here? We came up, when was that? That was August 3rd. So, yeah, the last time we were streaming, we were talking about this here. This trade, we came back, we knocked that out. We absolutely killed that trade, dude. So, if you took that, awesome, congratulations. And then now you can see we're making our waves up. I mean, this looks so good, dude. Zoom out, guys. Zoom out. It looks so fucking good. But if you zoom in a little bit, let's see what's going on here. You can see that we are putting in some nice little waves here, just staying in our trend. Nice little waves, staying in trend. It looks good, man. There's nothing too concerning for me. I think that this was very much needed because we literally just bounced off of this support level. There's a lot of confluence here. And then we had this trend line as well. And we've just been going straight up since then, man. It's been a beautiful market structure here. Broke through this previous. We were worried about this being resistance because it was support here, flipping into resistance. But we broke through that. Fell down a little bit. But to me, that's pretty much, just retesting the low of that. If you want to extend that down a little bit, we had a couple of support areas there. All right. Anyway, so we broke through that area of resistance. We broke through this area of resistance. We're now flipping that into support. Both zones, both blue zones, we're flipping those into support. We literally just started our new candle for the day. And I mean, that's it, guys. And then if you measure it out, you can see that is, boom, lines up beautifully, man, between the 0.6 and the 0.5. So there's a lot of confluence in this area here. So I'm feeling pretty confident about that, man. We could come down and retest it again. Little double bottom on like the 1 hour, right? If we were to switch that to the 1 hour or the 15, kind of do a little double bottom thing here and then continue up. But to me, it's just a healthy correction, man. We like these healthy corrections. These are beautiful. They're good trade opportunities, and we need to cool down a little bit, man. Reset the indicators and everything. So I'm not concerned at all, man.
I could totally see a dip from, let's say, the next 48 hours going down to 116, go back down to that blue box zone, flush the rest of the weak hands out real quick. Anywhere between 118 and 116, who gives a shit? You're talking about a $2,000 range. And that would bring us back in the blue box zone again. Then again, we could hold this level. I mean, look how strong that wick is, dude. That wick, the longer the wick, that's the more fighting that the bulls are doing to the bears, right? Because a wick, it by its nature is just a price getting pushed down. But if it doesn't turn into an actual candle body and it just turns into a wick, that's how much of a fight the bulls and bears were doing. You can literally see it on the chart. So if the wick is super long, that means the bears tried their damnedest to push the price down, and the bulls were like, nah, dude, and pushed it up before the candle closed. Now, granted, we're on a new candle now, right? So here's the deal. You got a blue box zone below you. You're testing previous resistance into support. Perfect market structure. As Wes just pointed out, this is actually the best thing that could happen. We needed to cool off. We just had a nice long run. We're getting a perfect, we took the elevator up. What do I always say? We took the elevator up. Now we're just coming back down. We're going to reclaim that little half step. Interesting to see if we go to the bottom of that ascending line. I'm curious to see, but look at how they all line up any damn way, guys. They're all going to line up right around, guess what? At the low side, 116, maybe 112 to 116 if you get a freaking flash crash or, Orange Man says something stupid. Maybe you go down to 112 or some dumb shit. But the reality of it is this is perfect structure. The bull market is not over. The trend is not over. Nothing has been broken. So what is your number for the trend being over? Because I would say mine would be below 109 for this trend to be over.
For the if we're looking at the cycle in general, over a 4-year course or period or whatever, and then you look at that as 1 year going down, and then the rest, then we got that 1 year going kind of sideways up or whatever, and then 2 years bull run is usually how it works if I remember correctly. But if we're talking about that, man, of course we want to look at the monthly chart, in my opinion, right? And I think that we would have to drop below 78, man, for this to actually be over with. I would want to see on the monthly chart us drop below the 200 moving average, on the weekly, for the 200. But on the monthly, we'd have to fall back below here, man, for it to be over, in my opinion, man. Now, I know that's scary, but you know what I mean? That's it is what it is. If we were to look at the weekly, then we'd be looking at this area, 100,000. I mean, that's our previous low. You know what I mean?
What's the reality? We go back down to 100K.
I mean, we could come down double bottom, at 100K. That would be
freak people out because people would say that's it. It's if we fell, put it this way, if we fell from 118 to $100,000 and went, God forbid to say 99, the whole timeline would be like, look, it's over. Every mainstream news outlet would say it's over. And then people would get absolutely slaughtered if that was a double bottom bounce. Holy crap.
But you want to know something else that's mind-blowing, though? If we were to do that, I know 74, 75, whatever this is back here, I know that sounds scary as shit, but it's literally a 36% drop. Do you know how many times? Like, that is nothing to Bitcoin. So like, I know that's a low number, but in reality, that is what it would take for me to say, all right, dude, this could be over. You know what I mean? And it's only 36% drop, but you measure it from the top, it's going to get a little higher, but I'm just saying from where we are now going down to, 97 to 100,000 from where we are now, that would only be a 17% drop. Right. So that's more likely to happen.
And an almost perfect correction halfway from that run from 74 to 118, directly halfway in between those is 96,000. I mean, right in the middle is right around 95, 96,000. Now,
I think we have a likely chance.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we would have a better chance at coming back and just retesting this previous resistance that we have flipped into support. We've already done it. That was that last trade. But I believe that that's, pretty solid support. It's not that far away as far as like a closer, price point, around 110, 112,000. The likelihood of that happening is high in my opinion. I mean, we definitely could. For sure.
So, and here's the other thing. If we're still in the bull run, we haven't even hit euphoria phase. Think about this, guys. The viewership is down on the channel. Viewership is down across all channels for the most part because sentiment is kind of shit right now. I mean, even your top channels are not getting a ton of attention. Bitcoin's comfortably above 100,000. Ethereum's at almost $5,000. And yet nobody is talking about crypto. No one cares. Retail's not here. No one gives a shit. So you have to keep that in mind. But in that aspect, it's actually a really good thing. Because if retail and the majority of the population doesn't give a shit about crypto right now, it's weird because they did 3 weeks ago, right? A couple of people I heard were like, oh, the crypto thing's doing good. Like, because it just had a pump. When you have a pump, then your normie friends are like, oh, yeah, Bitcoin, and now nobody's talking about it again. Like, so it's kind of like that's what Wall Street wants. They don't want you talking about it too much when it runs. And I feel like this is a bull run, but it's like bull run and then shh, and then bull run and then shh. Like they're just taming the bull. Like, they've been doing it for a while, man. They've been doing it since 92K. Like, in my opinion, they've just been slowly trying to contain this bull run as best as possible. But I did say, if you remember, Wes, what if they take it all the way up to 120 and then drop it back down to below 100? I said these savage bastards could do that. But I also said that it would take a long time to play out because it's such a big number. Yeah. Now, based on this chart, that call or that call that I said that they could do doesn't seem so crazy now. You're looking at it yourself and you're like, damn, they could actually drop it down to freaking 78, before you really get panicked. So I think I'm not saying that that's what they're going to do, you guys. I'm more looking at 116 to 112 is my immediate lowest thing. If we break below that Bart Simpson at 111 or 112, I would not be surprised at all if we came back down to 112. Now, if we broke below 112, I would say, okay, we need to start looking at, are these guys going to try to scare the shit out of people and say the bull run's over? But I don't want to cross that bridge until we drop below 112. I mean, we got to go down, $4,000 or $5,000 before I put that hat on. And total global, I might have to glance at it while you're doing some more TA. I'm going to do that just for a second.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I see this as being healthy. I think it's, to me, it kind of resembles a bullish triangle pattern, like where we have a flat top and we're moving up. We're making higher lows with a flat top. That's bullish, man. So I think there is a CME gap, though, that we are still left exposed that we got over the weekend. Where's it at?
Where the hell are you seeing that, GMB? Because I got 4 trillion 84 billion still on.
Oh, we closed it.
Yeah, we closed that a couple weeks ago. I still have 4 trillion.
This is a new one. Look, we had this gap here. It was a very small one. So, you know, we could have just been filling that gap, dude. That's that wick. We just took it out today.
GMB, where are you getting your information from, sir? Because my CoinGecko is saying 4,084 billion on total global. You said 3.96.
Well, it might be back above 4 now.
That quick, huh?
Mine was
it looks
on
like a
TradingView.
dip. Did yours say that too?
Yeah, mine still says it. It says 3.96.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe I need to update my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's, what is it on?
Hold on.
CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap?
CoinGecko. You know, that's all I use. Which could be half the problem too, because I'm a stubborn bastard.
Yeah, so we had this CME gap, man, that we just
filled.
Yeah,
I need to update CoinGecko. That's my bad, GMB. My bad. The app ain't even updated. Sorry.
So, hold on, man. Let me do this. I love you. Do you use this replay?
I love watching it. I love to watch the replay shit. Yeah, I love watching that.
So this was yesterday. This was Tuesday. No, that was that's Tuesday. Oh, we just started a new one. Okay. So that's Tuesday, and then we had today or Wednesday, and then today. Where's it at? Boom. So we just closed that. So we could have just been flushing that and closing that CME gap, dude. It's not a big one, but it is there.
That's what she said.
Hey. Did she tell you that?
All 7 of y'all, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Please hit the like button on the video if you have not. And hit the subscribe button, please, on the channel. That helps pump the algo.
Anyways, I thought I would I thought that was big. I know you like your CME gaps, man. So
I do.
Pointing that out.
And you know what could also happen totally is, you know, those big red green reverse where, you know, you get a huge red candle and then the next day the whole green candle goes back up and vice versa. You could totally, like you just said, we could totally be filling that gap, and then we could reverse and eat that whole red candle right back up. That could happen by tomorrow, guys.
Well, and that's exactly what I was pointing out here on the 1 hour. We just got that. That's what that is.
I'll have to go long on Pengu, dude. I'm telling you, Pengu right now looks sexy, because if Bitcoin retraces to that red candle, dude, that would be the trade to get in.
When we got that liquidity gap like that, y'all, it's like a CME gap in a way. We usually always come back up and fill it, man. It's just like Siri like to say, to simplify it. It's like skipping floors, man. You gotta go back and touch that floor,
and pay your dues. So we skipped down. We took the elevator, or we took the slide down real quick, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe we take
like we lost a shoe. Up. Yeah, like we were going down the slide. We lost a shoe on the slide. We got to go back up and get that shoe. It's just like trades, man. We slid down really fast. A lot of trades didn't get filled because the price just dropped so hard, and we come back up. We get those trades filled and on with it.
Well, you see there's a level back there. You see that level where that first big green candle is to the left. You have kind of an indecision candle next to it. You see the spinning top indecision candle right there. Boom. So that's a level that's significant, because you got 1, 2, 3 candles that kind of resonated. Then you got 3 more on this side. So that is a significant little pause level. Then you go just below that and you're at 120,000, maybe 200 or 120, you know, which would be perfectly in the middle of that red candle. So a retrace back up to 120, that's a $2,000 move. Is that going to make you rich overnight? No. But would it send the alts back up? Would it send the charts back up? Absolutely.
Look how ugly that is, dude. When you see the charts looking like this, like that is fucking ugly, bro. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Yeah, you ugly. So, yeah. That is that, man. That is that. Let's see what Lux Algo is saying. This is Lux Algo on the daily. We just got a buy signal, believe it or not.
Nice.
Hold on, man. Let me take this shit. Why do I got 2? No, I like that one. What is this? I don't even know what that is. All right. Anyway, so yeah, signals and overlays. We just got a buy signal here. A lot of times this happens, man. We'll get that buy signal, and then it'll come back and retest this trend catcher here, and that signals like, okay, validation on the buy signal, time to go. So that's actually really good to see, man. Targets to the upside. Top target is 135.
Damn, dude.
There's our 135 target.
127.
So
127 is the next take profit.
Take profit.
First take profit.
Yep.
And so to the downside, where's our stop losses or our first stop loss?
Okay. So stop loss. First one is going. I don't really look at the second one. First one is 112, which that is a dumb place to put a stop loss, man. Right above that support level. Nah, dude, I would move it down a little below that, man. 109. Yeah, I mean, if you're ballsy, 109 for sure, dude, because there's too much support at 112, dude.
Remember what I said though? Remember the level to the downside? What did I say? Didn't I say 112 before I even looked at this, before I even seen this?
Yeah,
that's about what I said. If I would not get panicked,
116.
Yeah, I wouldn't get panicked until 112, and then Lux Algo's got that perfectly right there. It's just funny, man. Because I don't even use. I don't even use TradingView. I don't use Lux Algo, but it's I just eye things from my own
right
style.
There,
and I'm usually on board with Lux, dude. Almost like I'm not saying I'm that good. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just saying that Lux is like that beautiful thing though, because it shows you both sides. You see what I mean? Like it shows you the fear side of where people like will get panicked, and the fear side now on the bottom is 105. So if we went down to 112, it's saying, oh shit, 105 could happen if people get spooked out. So very cool, man. What an awesome damn tool Lux is.
Oh, I really do like it, man. I love it, dude.
I like watching you use it. I don't really use it. I don't even use TradingView, to be honest with you, but I like to watch you do all the TA, and then I can form my own decisions based on your TA. And I do that with people that I watch TA. I watch all the people that I like to watch, and then I put my own spin on it, you know. So it's just a better way than staying in my own head watching TA. I like to watch other people do it and go like, oh, let me see what they're thinking, because I feel like you learn more by watching what other people are thinking, because you're learning what the market is. If you just stay in your own head all the time, right? Then you're just it's all you. Yeah. It's like, so I really like that we we have this kind of flow with the channel too.
Yeah, I think that dude, we might come back down to that 112, dude. I mean, we've got our red reversal dot on the oscillator matrix. We got our white dot showing that momentum shifting, money flows in the red. It's not deep in the red, but it is in the red. So we're leaning a little bearish on the oscillator, but as far as market structure goes, man, I think that everything's still looking good. I mean, we would have to fall through 112 before I really started panicking. You know what I mean?
Well, it's hard. It's hard for some people to watch a show with people who are who can't hack it in trading. Remember that Jack Hole from last week?
Yeah. Oh, bro, I had to take. That's why we didn't come on, guys, because I was so hurt by that comment that we had to take a mental health day.
Oh my god! Even though we were the ones telling everybody not to fade ETH when everybody else was telling them don't. Guys, I still got 4.84 on total global, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna have to write a letter to CoinGecko or something. Yeah.
See, okay. I think CoinGecko. I think the difference between CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap in TradingView is CoinGecko includes every single like shit coin. You have to have certain standards to be on CoinMarketCap and TradingView. So you have to have like daily trading volume. You have to have
CoinMarketCap. That's a bit of a stretch, but yeah, I hear you.
What do you mean?
CoinMarketCap lists shit coins too, man, big time.
No, you have to pay to be.
Well, yeah, you have to pay for all of them.
CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. But what I'm saying,
I got 4.90 now.
Yeah, in their total global market cap, CoinGecko includes every dollar, everything. CoinMarketCap, TradingView, they only list in their total global projects with trading volume and like actual money moving around. Like that's kind of how they see it.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
maybe
it is. That is what it is.
Well, I still trust CoinGecko more than I trust CoinMarketCap.
Yeah, I mean,
Binance is one of the investors in CoinMarketCap, one of the biggest investors in it. I don't trust CZ for shit, so that's why I don't look at CoinMarketCap. But I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying I trust CoinGecko a little more with the numbers. But it's funny how that one is 4 billion under. This one is 90 going up slightly. Yeah. Even though we're in the red, I'm getting a slight move up on total global right now, not a move down. So that's interesting to pay attention to as well. Like what's going on there? Like, you know, and that's where Chainlink is going to ultimately win, because all the bullshit between exchanges and arbitrage, at some point the blockchain's got to get a little tighter with that shit, right? Like there's got to be a little more truth on what the prices are for things. So yeah, that shows you that there's still games to be played in crypto, and I guarantee you Wall Street is going to exploit that. I mean, hell, even the price of Bitcoin right now on CoinMarketCap. What does your CoinMarketCap say on price right now for Bitcoin?
I'm on TradingView. I'm not using CoinMarketCap.
Okay, what's TradingView telling you it is?
For the market cap?
No, just for Bitcoin's price right now.
118,345.
Okay, I'm at 118,499 for Bitcoin.
Is yours updating like literally every?
No, I just refreshed it. I've already updated the app. I'm getting 118,499. You're getting 118.
Mine's live, yeah. Mine just updates.
Well, you're getting 118,368. But see, that's what I'm saying. Even the price discrepancy there. If there was a way, did you hear what they're doing at what's their names? Jamie Dimon. What's his? You know who I'm talking about. Jamie Dimon is flying physical gold from London to New York to arbitrage because it's $20 cheaper in London right now than New York. Dude, they're flying tons of gold back and forth to catch an arbitrage trade. Do you know how much money that costs just to fucking do that? Like, it's insane. So the arbitrage game is a game that Sam Bankman-Fried acted like he was playing. He was just a freaking liar, but there is money in arbitrage, and it's funny to see that even between two apps, you've got different prices on things. Like, and that's not even shitcoins. That's just Bitcoin. So at some point, they're gonna have to.
What's your market cap for Bitcoin?
For Bitcoin, 2.356682.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Mine says 2.36, but it looks like that's just a quick number.
Yeah. I think the next number to watch is these stables, which I still don't understand why these asshats dump all their money into stable coin. It's like, just, I mean, if you're going to put your money into the crypto game, stop holding it in a stable coin like a little bitch.
Yeah, I think that, and there's legislation. That was the Genius Act. They done found a loophole in the Genius Act. And now all these bankers, you know, these CEO bankers of all these, you know, financial institutions or whatever, they're crying about there's some kind of loophole. I don't know exactly. I got to read into it a little bit more, but I know that they have they found a loophole in the Genius Act to where people can make money, like they can loan their USDC. It's paying out a lot of money, more than what the banks will give you on, you know, on cash, and they don't like that because it tears down their infrastructure, dude. It's like it's how they make their money is, you know, using our money. So they don't like that shit, man.
We're about to start to climb into the green mountaintop territoire.
We are up there. We are up there, and
look at that.
You know, something that I noticed the other day is we need to break through this area of resistance too, man. Just zoomed in, looking at it, just the RSI on the monthly chart, on this chart that we use, we do have this resistance here on the RSI. So we need to break through that is the first thing that needs to happen. And if we can break through that, then we can continue our climb up to the yellow line, which is going to be epic. And
if you guys don't know the chart that Wes has up right now, this is the Crypto Remora custom do not get
chart layout
chart, which is do not get caught holding your bags when, like hot potato. Don't get caught with the hot potato, or don't get caught, the game with the chairs where everybody runs around. I'm a boomer. We played that in preschool. You run around and then the music stops and you got to grab a chair. Musical chairs, that's it. But this chart is what prepares you so that you're not that jackhole still holding your bags going, yep, I'm holding them. And then the market just crashes and then you're standing there still holding them like, oh, shit. So this chart prevents that. And what we were just looking at, Wes, can you zoom back in again real quick? The green,
the RSI.
The green mountaintop, is as I like to call it, because that's what it looks like to me. It just looks like a green hill, like on a nice cartoon or something. That's the oh shit zone. Like from the start of that to the top of that is the anything can happen oh shit zone, because you can see how very thin it doesn't last long. That's the euphoric top, guys. That zone, those green hill zones, are the euphoric top when everybody's calling you and saying, hey man, you're so smart, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin and I'm gonna fucking do this and this is the new money. That's that whole shit where people are flashing their watches and showing you what to buy and what they bought and their Lambos and all that shit. That's when that happens, is in that green zone. So as you can see from this chart, we have not quite got into it yet. So people that are saying that it's over with already are wrong, in my opinion. But also be careful, because once we start seeing this green is when we got to be locked in. And us as a channel, we feel responsible for you guys as well. So we're going to be watching this chart like a hawk, because the higher up it goes, dude, the higher up we go towards that yellow line is the scarier it's going to get. And by scarier, I mean, Bitcoin and ETH will be freaking, the price will be going up, but the scary part is you don't know when the downturn is going to come, but you do know, you have a good idea that in that zone it could come at any moment, so you have to be aware of it. And we're not telling you that to spook you, we're telling you that because we've been through a cycle and we've held through that. Me and Wes both held through that last peak, and we held all the way up and then we held all the way down. And that's not something you want to do. So we're going to prevent that from happening to us again, and hopefully prevent it from happening to all of you. That's our goal.
That is the goal, man. That's the goal.
And I think
we'll buy when we're back down here.
Exactly.
Buy when we come back down here, which is going to be painful, man. That's going to be painful.
Do you think we will go back down to that level?
I mean, I'm not giving up on this chart or the 4-year cycle until it fails. And so far it hasn't failed yet. We have bottomed out and topped out exactly the same. I mean, look how equal everything looks, man. It's until it fails, dude, I'm not going to cancel it out, because everything is just lined up perfectly. This one was the beginning. It's a little off, but even back here, man, like everything is lined up exactly the same on each of the bottoms and the tops. And another thing, man, is what is this? The momentum indicator, the stochastic momentum indicator here. When we start seeing that coming off the top line here, that is another signal that, okay, we're probably about to start coming down. The top is in. It's done every single time when we top out. We'll see.
Well, maybe we need to watch that too towards when we're already in the green hill zone. Maybe we need to watch that stochastic at the bottom, like you said. Because it looks like if you would have caught it there, you were already. No, you still. I mean, if you would have got out when that first stochastic dip happened, you would have been okay. Like if you would have got out right about there, you would have lost a little from the top, but you wouldn't have gotten brutalized like the rest of the fall.
Yeah. But when you see that damn thing start dropping, that's when you know, all right, we're about to tumble. You might not catch the top, but it tells you, like, you know, you should really consider taking some money, because the last 4 times this has happened, 3 times, whatever, that this has happened, we drop a lot. So these are just things that are going to help us get ahead of the markets. Even with the overbought, oversold indicator, man, when this thing turns red, that's another indication, man. We have all of these lining up. We got our green hilltops. We got the red overbought. And
this really is the best chart we have right here. This really is the Mac Daddy of all charts that we're looking at, because this chart, you can zoom in on the daily with it, and you can zoom out over the last 10 years. And that's always the best with TA, is not to get so laser focused on the day. Zoom the hell out. And but what a great indicator. And look how perfectly in the middle of these two look where we are. Look at the price action. It's like we couldn't be more in the middle. Like, so you really have to be a negative SOB to say it's over and we're going to the bottom. I don't know. If we did, then Bitcoin's next pump would put it over what? 800,000 is the top of that line at 800,000, or do I need to get closer? 600,000. $500,000, over $500,000 Bitcoin. So
the top of this blue line for my time frame, just going off of the last ones, would be around $340,000 if we were to go to that blue line at that red mark. Would be 340, 350.
And by when though? When is that red line?
That's October.
October.
Yeah.
So that's well above my 275. So I don't look like a nut for calling 275 at that level.
Each of these candles is 1 month. So, you know, it doesn't look far away, but that's still a good amount of time, man. I mean, it's August,
September, October. That's a whole 2 months.
Yeah. It's August 14th.
Could you imagine going from $118,000 to $340,000 in 2 months?
It's
in
crazy
2 months,
because
dude.
it's only a 1x.
I know. How scary is that? If you had to think about the climb from 118 to 340, that means every day Bitcoin would have to go up by like a couple $1,000 every single day. numbers. Yeah. But I mean, you'd be waking up watching your phone going, holy shit, is this thing ever going to stop? It would be that feeling. Remember that feeling?
Oh, yeah. I remember. I missed that.
I missed that
feeling, man.
I think everybody misses that shit.
Oh, man. And I feel so stupid, dude, because there's people, you know, of course, man, like you want to get other people in too. And there's people where you're like, bro, you have no idea. This shit's about to get crazy, dude. And like nothing ever happened. You know, nothing's ever happened. And I don't know, man. It just sucks. It sucks. But the good thing is those people, I've also told them to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I don't feel stupid, so stupid about that either.
I'm at the point now where I don't give a shit. I was all excited in the beginning. Oh, let me help people. And now I'm just like,
no, dude, I don't even give a shit anymore.
Yeah, I don't care if you buy or not. I'm going to do it either way. I'm not even going to talk to you about it. If you ask me about crypto, I'll talk to you about it. But I'm at the point now where I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because people have so many opinions about everything, and they haven't even studied it or looked at it. So
no idea what it is, dude. They like,
it's not even worth it.
Yeah, I know, man. It's aggravating as hell, dude. It's aggravating as hell. Because like I'm trying to explain to one person, I'm like, yeah, I got this amount locked up, and that's what you do when you're staking. You lock it up for a period, right? For a specific return, and I have some locked up. And I'm telling him, like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull some out just so I can have some liquidity. And he's like, well, you better hurry up and pull it all out, dude, before it gets locked up again. And I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about, dude? I have to lock it up if I want to. It's not like it's getting locked up by somebody else. Like, I do that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, So yeah, we still got some time, guys. We still got some time. We haven't dropped through any crazy areas of support that tells us that this is all over, to get the hell out. Just having a nice correction here. The 0.618. What do we measure that at? The 0.618. So for this to be abnormal, we'd have to fall below 116,000. As far as Fibonacci goes, 116 would be the 0.618. That's healthy. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. But we do have our targets to the upside. Lux Algo giving us 127 to 135. So that's exciting. And we're still above the 20, man. The 20 moving average. We're above the 50. We're above the 100, the 200. Everything is looking very sexy.
All right. I think what we'll do is let me do a real quick how-to, and then we'll jump back for price targets.
Yeah, man.
I'll do and then DeFi. If you got some DeFi alpha, I think you do have some. I think you got some alpha, some SNEC alpha. All right, guys, this is a quick how-to. Nothing crazy today. This can be a very, very easy one. Just basically, how do you buy a coin that you want to buy? And I was going to go for like a really small one or whatever, but let's just let's try to keep it a little crazy. Okay. Pudgy, that's fairly easy to get. Let's try to find one that's like a little more risque. Okay, so let's go with Chain because that's a little risque, right? That's a little risky. It's a low cap, number 69. So basically, there's a couple ways. The first way is you go on Twitter and find the page of the coin you want to buy and verify the page. Make sure that's the actual page. I have videos. We both have videos down below. You can check that out on our YouTube channel. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to show you the quick way. I use CoinGecko, but the same tactic works on CoinMarketCap. This is basically how to find where you can buy a coin. This is the most basic of crypto. If you don't know how to do this, this is the first thing you should learn. So we're going to go to Chain because your brother's sister's husband's boyfriend told you to buy it. And they said it's a real winner and you should buy it. So we're going to go with our trusted source here on CoinGecko. Click on Chain. It's going to then open the coin up, which is going to give you all of your crucial information on the left. If you scroll down right here where it says community, you will see all the verified sites. So this is sites you can trust linked to this particular coin. You still have to verify if this coin is the coin that your brother's sister's wife told you to buy from Twitter. You got to make sure that it's not a fake account on Twitter, but that's a whole nother lecture. Twitter has fake accounts, you guys. You have to read the @ symbol. If it says @say, SEA or SEI, whereas some jackhole create say coin, but it'll be SIE, and one letter will be off on the Twitter page. You got to be really, really careful, guys, because the scams are going to start coming. I'm telling you right now, be very careful. So if this is the coin you've already verified, that's the Twitter. This is how you can do that. Right here where it says Twitter, you click that and make sure that that page is the same one that you're looking at. So that's the first thing to check you have the right coin. Now, to find out where the hell can I buy this piece of crap, go to the markets tab up here. See where it says overview? Go over to markets. Now, when you go to markets, you're still not out of the doghouse because usually the first 2 or 3 up here will say add. You see this? Be very careful because this means this is not where you can buy it necessarily. It just so happens you can buy it on Kraken because it's listed. But when you see these ad symbols, be very careful. Don't just click on that shit and say, oh, I can buy it here because somebody paid for these spots. So be very careful of ad. You see the number starts here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these, excuse me, these are your exchanges where you can actually buy Say, which is actually a lot more now. Say has gotten a tremendous amount of listings over the last 6 months. This was a coin I was scooping around 25 cents. I was playing with it around 8 cents, around 17 cents. It's now at 32 cents. I think this one will be a high runner. Do I trust the blockchain? Not necessarily. I got stomped out on liquidity. There was not enough liquidity to get out of my trades on it, so that gave me a foul taste in my mouth. But I will revisit it, and I do still think price action will be very good on this coin. Just do your own research. Be very careful with it. The blockchain is still brand new. But Binance, KuCoin, Bybit, Binance again, why they do that, I don't like that. I wish they would not do that. It's very confusing to noobs. But this is basically where you can buy the coin. Remember, it's markets tab that shows you where you can buy the coin. Out of all these, Wes, I would say my most trusted, which one would I trust the most out of this? Kraken. So,
I'm with you on that.
Kraken would be my number one. Binance is okay for those overseas. Binance is a little trouble in the US. BitGet is fairly well known. And of course, Coinbase. Coinbase, if you have it. Coinbase, Kraken. That's it for the how-to section today, guys. But hope you learned something new.
Beautiful, man. Like, dude, I would say our life would be a little different right now if we just knew that little piece of information 4 years ago, man. Like, for real.
That's what we try to do, man. Give our people what we didn't have. So,
and it's scary, man. And we do. We have other videos too, man, in the how-to section. I know you've done another one very thorough to show people how to do that as well. And I'm telling you right now, that is how you level up in crypto, man. You get those tokens that have a lot of hype that aren't listed on these exchanges yet, and you're gonna make so much more money than you would just buying something off of freaking crypto.com. Especially, I'm not happy with them right now. Their fees are outrageous, dude. Outrageous.
Oh, and also be careful. The other scam, you guys, is that let's say you buy $50 worth of shite coin on Coinbase, or I'm sorry, on crypto.com. Then the market pumps, shite coin goes through the roof, the price goes way up, and then you say, oh, I'm a genius, I'm going to sell it now. And then you go to hit the sell button, and guess what happens on crypto.com sometimes? Yeah. You didn't buy enough to meet the minimum number to sell. Yep. And if you're a noob like I was, and you find that out and you go, mother
crucial
effort. So now what you got to do, you got to buy 20,000 more shite coin just to sell your minimum, right? I think you have to buy more so that you can sell it now. And then now your profit's down the hole because now you got to buy at a higher price because you didn't meet the minimum. So make sure you read that on crypto.com. There will be a minimum of both buying and selling on both sides, which is why I always tell people, buy your Ethereum, buy your Solana, buy your alt ones on crypto.com and send them over to DeFi and learn how to use DeFi so you can do all your trading on DeFi, then send your wins back over to crypto.com. And that's USDC. A little more intricate, but you need to learn how to do that. Otherwise, you're going to be throwing money away.
Yeah. And I think another thing, just to add to that real quick, is send the gas tokens, like Sierra was saying, to your DeFi wallet, fuck around on DeFi, then send your USDC back to crypto.com, Coinbase, and then take that USDC and just put it on the debit card and just use it like that, man, if you want to lower some fees. But yeah, also, just selling.
Also, Wes and I both have Ethereum wallets, Arbitrum wallets. Just send it over to those. And what we'll do is we'll send it back.
Don't even worry.
We got you. So just go ahead and send it.
Funny story, man. Real quick. It was right when I got into crypto. Siri was already in. And, I'm just now learning about Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm like, dude, I'm so freaking pumped, like, to learn and make money, and markets are going crazy. And I come across this scam ad of who was it? It was Elon Musk and like a panel of like 3 other people, and there was like 2 of them were really well known as well. But it was like a thing they were talking. It was AI, and he's like, yeah, just send Bitcoin to this wallet, and I'm gonna send you like 4 back. And I'm like, holy shit! I call Sierra. You remember this? You remember this? I call you and I'm like, bro, Elon Musk, man, there's a wallet. I'm just thinking about that, man. Don't fall for that. I feel stupid even telling that story, but when you're new, man, you're very vulnerable.
And people are out there trying to you know, and the thing that kills me is these people that are out there doing that shit are so smart, and they're so smart to figure out crypto enough to figure out that there's an exploit where they can rip people off. It's like, bro, why don't y'all just trade? Like, you're so smart to figure that out. But, you know, I don't know. You know, to each their own, I guess, if they're going to try to do it that way. But it's just like, yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be safe. But yeah, that's some crazy shit, dude. Those scam and AI is, my God, AI is only going to get better. So it's going to get even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So the dreaded part of the show is price targets for next week, because we haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah, real quick, I have my my token.
Oh yeah,
of the
DeFi
day.
and airdrops. DeFi airdrops, guys. Hold up, wait a minute.
So check it out. We're just gonna run through this real quick. Something that I'm eyeing. Obviously, AI is pretty big, and we all think it's gonna be a good runner. So something that I've been eyeing, that I've been DCAing into, is this. Boom, boom, boom.
And you can pull it up on the screen, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and this is AI16Z, right?
AI16Z. Let's go.
Yep. So that is, I mean, look at this chart, man. Come on.
My God.
It's got a lot of hype, a lot of backers, a lot of money. This is going to be the AI agents, right? This is going to kick in. Whether it happens now, whether it happens 2 years from now, this is something that is going to become mainstream. I think people are going to be using AI agents for all kinds of shit. There's so much that you can do with this. This is one that has clearly been building, and a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with this. But look at that chart, dude. This is what you want to find. You want to find good tokens like this, good projects that are quietly building and being loud on Twitter as well. You know, not just quietly building, but a lot of hype on it. And look at this. This is what you want to buy, man, because it will take out this all-time high. When the market is right, this will take out that all-time high, and that's huge, man. So this is what I'm watching. You're at the floor, dude. We're just dragging along, going sideways. Sierra, I know that looks good to you, man.
Oh, I love the coins that people are like so mad at. Like, somebody pissed off at this coin right now because they bought back there. Mm-hmm. And those, I call them the pissed off coins, right? When people are pissed off, or you see people huffing and puffing about them online, or saying, I sold. Like, Lark is a good one. I love Lark, but sometimes Lark's a great indicator, man. When he gets fed up with something because he's been holding it too long, he's like, oh, I sold it, you know, and it like, that's like, oh shit. Well, that means someone that's been through a massive amount of pain, and we're all victim to this, guys. I'm not making fun of Lark. Lark's a hell of an investor. I'm just saying, like, you know, we all do that, but you can see certain influencers and other influencers that happens to all of us, man, where you say, well, I sold it, I got out of it. And that's the pain you don't want to go through. You didn't have to go through the pain of holding it that whole time. So guess what? If you're just now seeing this chart and you're just now looking at it, like Wes said, shit ain't gonna go much lower. I mean, so here's the thing. That's a good entry. That's a damn good entry, but also be prepared, because when this thing runs, it runs quick, it runs violent, and then when it falls, it falls pretty violent too. So you have to be smart with your trade. But look at the gain structure of what's potential here.
That would be a 21x, dude.
That's a
just to take out the all-time high. That would be a 21x. Market cap 134 million. So
let me ask you, is this kind of like the AI agent that I'm in on Base, where it's like, what's the major one on Base? I'm in Vader, but Vader is a product of what you call it on Base.
Virtuals on Base. Yeah, Virtuals.
So this is a competitor. This is a competitor to Virtuals, but it's on Solana, correct?
Yes. No. Yes, I believe AI16Z is Solana. That's right.
It's a Solana.
Yep. And Virtuals is Base. Yep.
Can we pull up Virtuals real quick while we're on it? I know that wasn't part of the thing, but
no. It's funny because that was the one I pulled up first before this one, but this chart just looked so much better.
Yeah, that chart is gonna freaking. I mean, if you catch that could you imagine catching that on a trade with a significant amount of volume?
Yeah, so I'm DCAing that. Full disclosure.
Mike Novogratz is in that project too. So whenever Mike Novogratz is in some stuff, It's funny. We're great minds think alike. We were both thinking about virtuals because
yeah.
I hold a little bit of virtuals, but I'm more into Vader was the one.
But you see, this one did the same thing, same market structure. And look, it hit that bottom, accumulated sideways, and now it's, took a nice run, dude. Nice run.
See, virtuals is still what? Under $2 right now? $1.19?
Yeah, this one's 786 million market cap. AI16Z is 134 million. So
wow, yeah. So AI16Z is definitely the better entry.
But this one, this one's safer. This one's a little more safe. Yeah. But you could potentially get more gains on AI16Z if you're looking for that AI play, specifically agents.
Now, I will say this: I you know how I feel about Coinbase itself. I'm still kind of pissed off at their customer service. But as a marketplace, virtuals was pretty damn cool. Like the coins that you could buy, the AI coins on virtuals, you had to obviously buy virtuals first.
Yeah,
you had to buy virtuals, then you had to buy these other coins with virtuals. That was pretty damn cool, dude. Like it was a fun little experience playing around with those AI coins a little bit. Yeah. And I think I bought a couple other little low cap ones. It's like I'm gonna have to get the out of a lot of shit when this bull run is. It's like I shit in so many little degen wallets of like little amounts.
I know, man.
Crypto dust.
Yeah, I got a good bit too, man. A good bit.
Why just hold it, man? What if we just hold the crypto dust and like just randomly one of our things come out to be a winner in like 8 years, and you're like, oh shit, dude.
You never know, man. Like there's some tokens.
There's a lot of stories like that.
Yeah, there's some tokens that I bought on hype that were worth $50, and now it's worth 50 cents. And in my mind, I'm like, well, it was at $50 before. What's stopping it from going back? So I just hold it, man. Like just in case.
Just in case.
But
kind of like NFTs, y'all.
Yeah, just hold it just in case, man. Just in case.
I got some fucking NFTs. Y'all want to buy some NFTs?
Yeah, we got them. All right.
You should buy them. Buy them from me.
Price targets, man. Price targets. What you got?
I don't want to do this right now. You guys tune in next week. Price targets for Thursday. We are on Thursday right now. So price targets, we're not doing price targets for Monday. We're doing them for Thursday. So that's about it. Over the weekend. We got one more trading day tomorrow. I say the trading day tomorrow's got a good chance of.
I'll mark it. Hold on. Let me mark Thursday. Where's it at?
You'd have to have some real good news to have a retrace of that red candle and come all the way back up. You'd have to have a lot of good news by tomorrow, because tomorrow's the last trading day. So my call is going to be for tomorrow to be a little bit down, slow, boring bleed to the downside over the weekend. To where Monday we're about 116. And then I think 117, 118 again by Thursday. I know this is a boring ass call, but it's one or the other for me. Either we completely retrace this red candle and this was just a flush out and Wall Street goes psych and they bring it right back up to the blue box, or a slow fizzle down to the blue box. And more, I'm like 60-40, dude. 60% to the downside, 40% we get that Wall Street thing. It's just I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling like we need to slow fizzle out. I don't think one day is enough, and I don't think they have enough reason to try to pump it right back up just for a trade. Psychologically, I'm trying to think like the whales too, but I'm going to say we go down tomorrow, slow bleed tomorrow. And by Thursday, we're right back at 118, like nothing happened. We bounce off of that line where that uptrending line hits, because what do you got? What are we on right now? We're on the daily, right? So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's daily.
So what are we at? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So this
Monday,
is Thursday
Tuesday,
here.
Wednesday is 6 days. So 6 more candles would put us on Thursday's show. So what do the next 6 candles do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say 118.5, dude. I'm gonna say 119, 119,000, which is boring as shit because that's a 1 week call of just down and sideways. But that's where I'm at, man. I don't think it's gonna be as grandiose as everyone thinks. I think we got to do a little sideways action here.
Yeah.
But I am playing with fire because we could bounce on that blue box and we could retrace up to that top blue box just as easy. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling like we need to go sideways and at least hit that confluence. And that confluence is right at, you know what? No, I'm going to stick with my guns, man, because even if we go down there, it's 116. We're going to freaking bounce. So I'm going to say 119 by Thursday next week. And that's bearish. That's on the bearish side. So I'm not very bearish. I'm just saying sideways, boring. Nothing extravagant. What are you seeing?
I was trying to look and see what was coming up. I know what is today? Thursday?
It's hard to make a call for
what
one
is
full
tomorrow?
week, dude.
I feel like we're getting some data tomorrow that could trigger the market.
Shit. See, that would change my opinion. Is it unemployment or jobs numbers? I thought they already came in or whatever.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I thought that we were supposed to get something today. I could be wrong. Maybe we already had them.
I'm glad I closed that trade out yesterday, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad I closed that trade out.
Yeah, you did good, man. You did good.
Freaking good. I used low leverage. I was responsible. Man, and it felt good because I actually did what I followed the rules, man. Following the rules. No 60x leverage, 3x leverage.
Damn. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we've already gone through all of the meetings. I don't think anything's coming out tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I mean, dude, especially if there's nothing that's happening, I do agree. I do think that we start pricing in this rate cut that's coming in September, right? So I think that that's going to start happening soon. I thought that's what we were doing, yesterday, but apparently not. But we came down, filled that gap. So there's really no reason for us to come back, right? Except for a healthy retracement and fill that small CME gap that we had. But we came back and hit 117, that blue zone. I think that we'll be pushing all-time highs by next Thursday, man. I want to say, because there's nothing stopping us from going there, and we know that the rate cut's coming.
Well, you got 6 full candles. So if you're looking at where this candle is now, that's one. The next candle is another day. Next candle, you see what I mean? Like, so if you're saying, yeah, 6 candles, could we go back up to all-time high? It could happen. It could totally happen.
Yeah, we could get something like this where we came back and got that spring and then started coming up. So that would put us at 112.
That's what I wanted to see.
Dude, you know what?
I want to see us hit the white line at 118. I want to see us hit that uptrending level at 117, 118, wherever the confluence is there. That gives you about 3-4 days, right? That's where I was going. That's why I said we'd be 3-4 days from now, we'd be at 119, because I feel like we'll just go sideways and then hit that uptrending line one time, and then we go. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I was saying 118. We're on the same page. Me and you are both on the same page.
Yeah.
It's just, but you're saying possibly it could happen without hitting that uptrending line. I think we need to hit it one more time.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely could, man. And again, remember, there's a lot of confluence here with support. So that ideally that would be the time to take a trade.
Right there, 116. Yeah, go long as a motherfucker. 116.
We might dip down a little bit just to wipe out, some stop losses or whatever. But I don't think I see this continuing up, man. Like we've
60x leverage long at 116. Heard.
Yeah. At the bare minimum, I think that this could take us to 112, dude. But we don't go lower than 112. But if I'm making my target for Thursday. I think we're back up around 124, 125, dude.
Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. All right.
But tomorrow, yeah, I think we do come down and we do test this support, and then we start building our way back up.
So I'm at 118. Wes is at 124. You guys,
yeah,
for the
record.
record.
I'll go with that. For
the record, you guys in the chat, make your calls as well.
Yeah,
please make your calls for next Thursday. Wes got a number. GMB saying 125. He's seeing the same thing.
Let's go.
GMB is saying 125 by next Thursday.
Now we do have a lot of. Ooh, we might have to flush out some longs here. Where are you at?
Do we have? I was gonna say bring up the freaking
Yeah, let me share this.
Levels, some radar. Bring up some whale radar. We need to start watching that shit more too, dude.
Yeah.
Liquidation levels. That's the word.
Yeah, you can see that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So we do have some longs that look like they're about to get flushed out here that are building up. Let me turn this off. As we can see here. Boom, right there. Yeah. And I mean, we're right there, dude. So we might as well go down there, take that out, and then start moving back up. But there's essentially hardly any shorts, man. I mean, there's some up there, 128. So we take out these longs and then come up here and take out the shorts. This will probably start building up. Because once we start going down, people are going to start shorting. Then the shorts are going to build up, and we'll get a short squeeze. So yeah, I think we're calling the right thing, man. I think we're looking good.
All right, that's any more DeFi airdrops, alpha?
Nah,
any airdrop? Nothing.
No, we're pushing it. We're over 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna let you ladies and gentlemen get off here and have some sweet dreams. But the moral of the story is, yes, we use clickbait. No, it's not time to get out. The bull run is still on.
Yeah.
Right. Am I right,
yep.
Wes?
Absolutely, man. Wes ain't got a number. No, I said 124. 124. That was my number. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. We appreciate y'all for being here. I know the market's a little, sentiment's kind of down, sentiment shit right now, but it's not over. We still have some time. We pulled up the charts. We showed you why we believe that. Still got some time, guys. So DCA, get into good projects, be early. That's what we're here for, man, to make some money. And we want you guys to do it with us. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Make sure you tune in next Thursday. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following Sierra at Sierra Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love, and until next time, peace out.
Does this shit every time. It was a fake out. It's a fake out. It's a fake out. We're not going nowhere, dude. We are not leaving, bro.
Yeah, just kidding. All right.
No, you gotta. Look. See, this is the thing here. This is what I'm talking about. It says add item media slot, but we want a full screen, right? Y'all are just gonna have to wait while we fix this shit. Y'all are gonna have to wait.
Yeah, just go to full screen here.
Custom layout 5. Like, let's add another fucking layout. That's what it needs right there. And then you go like that. Boom.